The album is called Amour et Passion. So everything you do is all... I know how to practice that, because I just said, oh, amour and passion. They went, no, it's not and, it's amour et passion. Yes, everything's about passion and love.
Absolutely. We're four very passionate people, you know, who loves music. We believe... That's something wrong. We believe in romance, and actually, you know, that's sort of... You know, with Latin music, you have that sort of flavour, and that's what we want to bring on stage. We want to make sure it's very sexy, romantic. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have it said that.
They like sexy, didn't
they? Well, we like to believe we can.
Because then you tour, with every album you do, you then tour, so you spend a lot of time together, you guys. Now, as you know, One Direction have just performed their last concert. You've been together 10 years, much longer than the boys. Why do you think that maybe happened to them and it hasn't happened to the four of you when you have this intense relationship?
Well, see, we were lucky in so far that, first of all, we are quite a few years older. Yeah. So you're a bit more settled in your personality, so that makes it a bit easier. But they've been on tour and recording and promoting for 5 years straight. And we've done that in the first, like, 2.5, 3 years. If we would have done that for 5 years, there would be no Il Divo.
Really?
I'm pretty sure about that,
you think because you have the breaks?
Yeah, because they just burned out, and I totally get it.
But you still spend a lot of time away from your families, don't you? I mean, that must be really, really hard with this big tour coming up. I mean, how do you cope with all of that?
Well, thanks God. I mean, I have 3 kids and a really supportive wife, you know, and we FaceTime, we talk a lot on the internet. And, you know, before there was no technology, so I'm pretty grateful that I actually get to speak to them before they go to school and when they come back from school. And we were thinking to actually rename our band to New Direction.
Unofficial. Very unofficial.
We can't reveal yet.
And what about personalities? Because, you know, we don't get to know much about you as individuals. We know Il Divo, we know what the music is all about. So, you know, in most groups or bands or friends like we are here on Loose Women, you know, there's the joker, there's the sensitive one, there's the grumpy one.
That's all of me.
It's all you.
Oh, there's the grumpy one in your
And they sat him next to Janet.
That's exactly true.
You must all be very different, though.
Are you the sensitive one?
I'm the sensitive
one.
Oh,
that's what we say to each other, darling.
Very sensitive.
So who am I sitting next to?
Yeah, Kiss.
Oh, my God. No, you don't go there.
I'm the single one, darling.
Single.
Oh, that's a shame.
There's not many buttons
So
left.
that just leaves you.
The Joker.
Exactly.
Is that right?
I'm a joker.
Hey?
It all makes sense.
Perfect match.
Yeah.
All happens for a reason. No, but it's true. Like, a lot of people don't get to see our personality. I hear that from a lot of people that have an image of us being, you know, very stiff guys and come and sing with suit and this. But actually, we are pretty fun. I mean, I think if people would come on the road with us, they'd be very surprised. They probably would leave the band.
Have any of you ever fallen out? Because that's, you know, that's difficult to have a group of guys together all the time.
Yeah, what's the longest you've not spoken to anyone in the band for?
Oh, no. It's
a
a very volcano type of thing. When it happens, it happens. And
go for it.
You just kind of, you know, it gets heated, and, you know, we've almost come to fisticuffs.
We need the mood alert. We need bad mood alert. Bad mood alert.
But, you know, but, you know, it's one of those things where we were put together. You know, we didn't form this band ourselves, and so it's one of those things where you have respect for the music and you have respect for each other as artists. And, you know, we might have personality clashes here and there, and we might have different opinions about, you know, the direction of the music or the direction of the band. But in the end, it's a group effort, and, you know, it's four captains on the same boat.
You say you were put together by Simon Cowell. How much does Simon Cowell have to do with you now? Do you see him very often?
Well, we only saw him actually recently for the Myths. You know, we went there because
he won a Lifetime Achievement Award.
That's right. He opened the door to us, and then we grabbed it because I think we wouldn't be here after 12 years. You know, he's someone who's very trustful indeed. We met him and said, "I have this idea. Can you make it possible?" We said, "Absolutely." We're very passionate people. Went into the studio and recorded and just do our best each time. You know, and same with our tour. It's important to us that actually people come and see us. They have a lot of fun. So, you know, Simon is a bit of a history thing, but it's great to see him and shake hands and talk about, you know, what are you doing, what are you up to? He said, "Do you need some Botox?" I said, "No, I'm good."